Hey Josh, today is a beautiful autumnal day here in Cape Town, and I'm busy looking across Muizenberg. There are dramatic clouds. It's pretty much overcast, except with dappled sunshine sneaking through, and I can see lots of happy birds and some kite surfers in the distance. It's a beautiful day. It's a great time of year. And the reason I'm dressed so casually is because I feel great and I thought I'd quickly do this video. Because this is the first time this week I've kind of had a clear head. But let's start with the story. A year into being married, our fish died. It was a great fish. It died. And I went to the pet store to get a new one, and something snapped in me. And instead of coming home with a fish, I bought a rabbit. And I would adopt, not shop now, but I didn't know better then. And I brought this tiny little bundle of fluff home. And I work from home, and she would spend her days in my office, just at my feet. She was pretty much my constant companion for years and years and years. Um, and then on Friday, a day pretty much like this, last week Friday, um, in the morning she was a little bit lazy, and a little later on, later morning, she was a bit more lethargic, which was a bit strange because normally there's nothing wrong with her normally. Um, and she had never had any issues ever. So we took her to the vet. And by the time they took her out, she had pretty much passed. So her last moments were probably that she was conscious were probably with me cradling her head in the car on the way there and loving her in the way that she liked to be loved. It's been a good, productive week otherwise because I've been trying to focus on other things instead of on death. But I think maybe death is kind of like scales on a fish. It makes space for new ones. Better scales that can fit the situation better. That's evolution. You know, survival of the fittest, the ones that fit the situation the best, carry on. And so this week, well, I thought about that. I realized the best way to fit into my life is to double down on everything in my life and fit as best as I can into my situation. Be a good friend, a good family member, be as good a friend to myself and the best husband I can to my wife. You know, fit into my life as best as I can. The skills that I have, make them match what's actually around me instead of just doing what I think works. So that's my thought, and I hope you're having a time. And hopefully, I'll see you soon, buddy.